Welcome to Organize Your Ass Astrology for the week of May 10th to May 16th. Please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. So on Monday, May 10th, Monday, like every Monday, is the Moon's Day. So be sure to double down on self-care. Take extra good care of yourself on Monday, and you'll have extra energy and love for the rest of the week. The moon will be in Taurus all day Monday, which is great for achieving tangible results, finishing things, show me the money. That's a really key Taurus phrase. They want to actually see results. They believe in things that they can actually sense and feel. So keep that in mind, achieve results. It's also a good day to enjoy peace, serenity, and relaxation. Like her! She's getting her work done, but she's on the couch. Her shoes are off. She's enjoying her hot cup of coffee. Do so on Monday yourself. Under the Taurus moon, remember to be flexible and not so stubborn. Every gift is a curse. So though Taurus has that stick-to-itness aspect of their personality, meaning they're good at finishing things, they can also be a little bit inflexible and stubborn. So don't be that way on Monday. Know when to go with the flow. Also express yourself on Monday, especially your voice. Taurus rules the throat chakra. So it's all about expressing yourself as much as possible. Even if you're not using your voice, if you're painting or dancing or writing, you're still operating from the throat chakra. So you'll still be opening up your throat chakra, which is what you want to do, especially when the moon is in Taurus. On Tuesday, May 11th, it is the new moon. Happy new moon in Taurus. Tuesday is also Mars's day, so action is the name of the game. That being said, under the Taurus moon, it also is important to slow down and get comfortable, like her. So balance that, right? Know when to take a lot of action and get a lot of shit done, but also know when to slow your roll. The moon in Taurus is also good for financial activities, good investments, being smart and practical. Really good day for that as well. So the new moon waxing cycle is for the next 2 weeks. So you want to get really clear on what your values are. We had the full moon in Scorpio on April 26th, and the 2 weeks following that, we had the waning moon, which brought to us that scorpionic influence. So Scorpio feels things to the nth degree. They either love snow and hate sand, or love Japanese food or hate Japanese food. Like Scorpios are very rarely ambivalent about anything. And therefore, so are we when we are under the scorpionic influence. So over the past 2 weeks, you may have gotten really clear on what you really, really, really love. You may have also gotten really clear on what you really, really hate. That's fine too, because when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want, and you can focus there. So you want to use the next 2 weeks to attract new things into your life based upon your updated current values, which you may have made really clear to yourself over the past 2 weeks with the scorpionic influence, making you really clear in your likes and your dislikes and what you really value. So think about what may have triggered you over the past 2 weeks, and then determine, what that means, what it means about what you really value, because that's what you love. And of course, if you felt elated and over the moon, ecstatic and happy over the past 2 weeks, which is possible too, that will also get you really clear on what you really, truly value. And that is the name of the game when the sun is in Taurus. That is the name of the game for this new moon, to make your life as value-oriented as possible. Also on Tuesday, we have Mars, the planet of war and passion and sex and initiative, making a harmonious sextile to Uranus, the planet of unpredictability and surprise and rebellion. So this is a live wire. It's a harmonious sextile, but still, this is something that is definitely a big deal. Mars and Uranus are no jokes, okay? They are very excitable. They're all about change and action. So this will increase our desire for fun and excitement. Fortune will favor the bold under this transit. If you are looking to make some major changes without much collateral damage, this is the time. But let's face it, there may indeed be some collateral damage if you're deciding to make some major changes that affect other people. But again, it's a harmonious sextile. So when in Rome, do as the Romans. The extra energy available under this transit is great for making the first move in business or romantic matters. So go big or go home. Definitely change things up. It is kind of ironic because this is the same day as the moon in Taurus, the Taurus new moon, but still the balance here is with Mars sextile to Uranus is that now is the time for change. Now is the time for making those big steps that are again based upon your new and updated values. So the power thought for Tuesday with Mars' sextile to Uranus is, what bold moves can I make today that I find most exciting? If it lights you up and makes you feel alive, that's a pretty good indicator that that is the right path for you. On Wednesday, May 12th, the moon will be in chatty Gemini all day long. Wednesday is Mercury's day, and Mercury rules Gemini, so there will be a lot of communications on Wednesday. So you may want to pad your schedule with a little extra wiggle room in case you get some invites or some requests. So leave a little bit of wiggle room because there's a lot of information most likely coming out of the blue on Wednesday. When the moon is in Gemini, it's great for multitasking as we get bored easily. So maybe have a few windows open on your computer, bop from this project to that project, have a little fun. It's also good for chit chat. You may want to catch up with friends on Wednesday, maybe just checking in. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? We get so busy and caught up that sometimes we can forget the people that we care about. So maybe reach out to them on Wednesday. Under the Gemini moon, be sure to not gossip or be childish. Gemini is the eternal toddler, so they can be gossipy at times. And you know what they say. If you have nothing nice to say, sit right here next to me. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want to gossip. You want to always come from a place of love and make sure that, anything that you say, you really should have the ability to say it in front of the person that you're talking about. Otherwise, you shouldn't say it, because if they hear what you had said, they may punch you in the face. So don't gossip or be childish. Be spry and flexible. Go with the flow and allow yourself to enjoy yourself and enjoy the young aspect of being with the moon in Gemini. Allow yourself to have fun and keep things light and joke and laugh and play. Be sure to play and go with the flow. Also, on Wednesday, you have Mercury making a harmonious trine to Saturn. So Mercury is the planet of communication. It's the way that we think. And Saturn is about restriction and discipline and responsibility. When these two planets combine harmoniously with the trine, it's a great day to get a lot of work done. This nose to the grindstone transit will help us get things done with excellence and efficiency. Tasks that require an extra dose of discipline are favored now, as are important discussions, decisions, and business dealings. Work never felt so good. So if you have a monster project, you get some frogs that you need to eat, do so on Wednesday. It's going to be a lot easier to put your nose to the grindstone. Power thought for Wednesday is, what challenging mental tasks might I make easy today? On Thursday, May 13th, the moon will continue in smart, communicative Gemini. It is Jupiter's day. Every Thursday is. So think big, expand, go beyond your stretch, broaden your horizons. This could be, watching a foreign film or reading books that are about philosophy or spirituality. It could be about publishing or broadcasting. It's about expanding your stretch, expanding your reach, and allowing yourself to experience yourself all around the world. The moon in adaptable Gemini is great for attending small gatherings like them. Look at those chicks. They are having such a good time and they're so health conscious. I mean, I think they're eating salads, but I think one has a glass of champagne, which I think is so Gemini on a Thursday afternoon thing to do. Having a glass of champagne with your salad. So if you can get away with it, hey, why not? So yeah, attending small gatherings is really a cool thing to do when the moon is in Gemini. Also, short distance travel. So unlike Sagittarius, which is long distance travel, anything like 3,000 miles plus away, you need to go on a plane for that Sagittarius. The Gemini short distance travel might be from LA to San Diego or from Long Island to Manhattan, stuff like that. So you may want to get in your car and go for a drive. Under the Gemini moon, be sure to listen and not interrupt others. When the moon is in Gemini, we're thinking a lot. That's the key phrase for Gemini is I think. So our brains have all these different ideas, and oftentimes we worry, right, that we're going to lose the thought and we're not going to be able to get out of our heads, and in doing so we interrupt people. So try not to interrupt people. A huge part of communication is listening, and in fact, it's listening that actually makes you charismatic. That's why Tauruses, I think, are so charismatic, because they rule the throat chakra, which also is about listening, not just communicating. So listen and don't interrupt others. Geminis particularly really don't like that. Also, curate ideas and information. Again, there's a lot of information coming when the moon is in Gemini. So you want to be able to separate the wheat from the chaff. You want to look at your ideas, maybe write everything down, have a brain dump, and be like, okay, well, obviously I was on crack when I came up with this idea. Or, oh, this is a really good idea. This could actually go someplace. So just keep that in mind. Curate your ideas and information under the Gemini moon. Also, on Thursday, the sun will sextile Neptune. So the sun is your life and vitality, and Neptune is spirituality. It's la la land. It's art and music. Neptune is like a higher octave of Venus. So Venus is beautiful, but Neptune is like God. Like it's evidence of God. It's exalted. It like brings you to this really, really higher place of awareness. So when the sun sextiles Neptune, it makes this beautiful harmonious aspect to Neptune. You are able to put the power of the sun toward your spirituality or toward your visualizations. So this is the day, or a day, in which you really should not give yourself the luxury of a negative thought. You want to feel as good as possible and to dream, bask, daydream, heightening our sensitivity and imagination and intuition. This transit helps us visualize, create, and express compassion and caring. Goals can become reality now. So feel good and allow yourself to live the dream. The extra connectedness we feel with the world can improve all of our relationships. Neptune has that spiritual component of how we're all one, how we're all interconnected. And it's really important to allow yourself to enjoy that, because that will give you extra energy. When we stop resisting each other and we start realizing that I'm you and you're me, then you have so much more energy accessible, then you're not resisting other people, then you are in flow, you just have a lot more power. And power really comes from love. Love is the basis of all energy. All energy at its basis is love. if you drill down to any emotion that you might experience, it comes down to love. For instance, like when a child, and a lot of children do this, they say, "I hate you, I hate you," to their parent. They don't really hate their parent. They are operating from that place of having an expectation of love. So keep that in mind. Easiest thing to do is just to love, to teach love, for that is all that you are. The power thought for Thursday with Sun's sextile to Neptune is, what dream would I love to experience emotionally today? So again, Neptune is it's the subconscious, it's spirit, and any changes that you want to make, they have to take place in the psyche first. So say you win a bowling trophy, that happened on a subconscious level first. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't, but it happened in your psyche first. You get in a really good shape, that happened in your psyche first. You get a really great job, that happened here first. So allow yourself to experience emotionally what you want to achieve, because when you are experiencing the feeling of what it is that you want, that's when the subconscious registers it. And then it has to become a reality. So feeling is the secret. You want to feel the way you would feel if you already had what it is that you want. And because you only want something, because you think it'll make you feel better, you're then in vibrational resonance to whatever it is that you desire. And then you attract it because that's what you're broadcasting. Blah, 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 blah. On Friday, May 14th, Friday, as in every Friday, is Venus's day. So spread the love. The moon will be in Gemini most of the day on Friday, entering Cancer at 9:30 p.m. EDT. The moon in lighthearted Gemini is great for writing, learning, and teaching. It's great for, of course, bouncing around, running errands, picking up dry cleaning, and getting your car in the car wash. And you may wind up, striking up a lot of conversations. How's your dog under the Gemini moon? So again, give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. You never know who you might run into under the Gemini moon and strike up a conversation with. The moon in emotional Cancer later on Friday is great for indulging in what comforts and nurtures you. So Cancer typically is ruled by it is ruled by the fourth house. And it's typically called the house of home and family. And yes, home and family is very much an aspect of the sign of Cancer. However, that's not always the case. It's what gives you emotional security. So for most of us, our home will give us that sense of security. For a lot of us, our families might, but say you have Aquarius on the fourth house cusp of your astrological chart, you're probably not going to go to your family to experience nurturance. In fact, they might be the last people that you go to. So you want to find out what it is that makes you feel emotionally secure. You carry your home around with you wherever it is that you go. So think about it like, say you feel really at home when you're at home. What, you go on vacation, you're a complete mess? No, you go on vacation, you take your home with you, and you're just as emotionally secure on vacation as you were when you were at your house. So find out what comforts and nurtures you, and don't be judgy about it. If it's Pokemon that comforts and nurtures you, do it. If it's riding horses, do it. If it's taxidermy, do it. Find out whatever comforts and nurtures you and just enjoy it. Also, you may want to enjoy water under the Cancerian moon, taking a bath, going to the beach, swimming, whatever it is that you can do in water is very beneficial when the moon is in Cancer. On Saturday, May 15th, 2021, it is Saturn's day. Every Saturday is. So create order and structure in your life. You may want to do laundry or continue with your spring cleaning because the moon is in Cancer. So there is that focus on what nourishes you, which may be your home. Give yourself and others extra TLC under the, under the Cancerian moon. So you want to just make sure that you're loving yourself as much as possible, that you're mothering yourself. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. and you want to put your oxygen mask on first. Take care of yourself, love you, and then you'll have plenty of energy to love everyone else. Focus on what gives you emotional security, like we had said. So anything that makes you feel good, that makes you feel really yummy and cozy and safe and secure, go for it. You also want to use this weekend to really work on your new moon goals. So the waxing moon cycle, which is the new moon to the full moon, it's all about attracting things into your life. So nurture and tend to your new moon goals. Maybe you'll make a wish list on Tuesday, May 11th of all the things that you want to attract in your life. And Saturday is a great day to look and say, okay, well, what have I done this week that shows the universe I'm ready for it? You also want to use the Cancerian moon on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to practice feelings of fulfillment. So whatever it is that we wind up getting in life, it is based upon what we're comfortable with. So it's about comfortability. So many people might say, I just want a relationship in which I'm cared for and loved. But as soon as somebody gives them that care and that love, they're like, go away, go away, go away. Because they can't deal with like that energy coming at them. They can't handle being appreciated, or they're not used to it. So everything is about calibrating yourself to what it is that you say you want to experience. Same thing with money. People might say they want a lot of money, but as money is thrown at them, money is energy, and they're like, go away. They push it away subconsciously. So you want to use the Cancerian moon this weekend to practice what it feels like. What does it feel like to be really, really loved? What does it feel like to have more money than God? Whatever it is that you want to just practice the feelings of having it, and then you'll be more receptive to it. On Sunday, May 16th, the moon will continue in caring Cancer all day long. It is the sun's day, as every Sunday is, so celebrate being alive. Get your vitamin D, enjoy the fresh air and sunshine, and wear your SPF because you don't want wrinkles or cancer, God forbid. You want to send negative emotions back to the ocean. Spend some time in water under the Cancerian moon. Just really enjoy water. Send negative emotions back to the ocean. So the thing is that the ocean is so powerful, and we totally take it for granted, I think, and don't really utilize it as much as we can. So if you're experiencing any emotions you don't like, send them back to the ocean. Bye. Send it back to the ocean and feel cleansed and free and amazing. Under the Cancerian moon, watch out for wild mood swings, yours and others. So Cancer can be very emotional. It's the most emotional sign. It's the most sensitive sign. So it's important to allow yourself to determine how it is that you want to feel and then stick to it, not be really moody and not be affected by other people's mood swings. Again, every gift is a curse. So Cancer's gift is their emotionality, their ability to express and experience a depth of emotion that's very much like the ocean. So the negative of that is they can be somewhat moody at times. But if you look at the tarot, the Chariot card, which is ruled by the sign of Cancer, gives us a key of how we might handle Cancerian energy, how we might handle really mastering that energy. And that is by putting up a certain degree of armor. The Chariot in the tarot is very much about hard control, emotional control. So it's not like you're suppressing your emotions so much as flowing it toward what it is that you want. Hard control, emotional control. It's about being disciplined and allowing yourself to really only entertain those thoughts that feel good. Focus on what you want. Do not give any energy to what it is that you don't want. Because again, your emotions, that is what creates your reality in a lot of respects. It's your beliefs, and your beliefs determine how you feel about anything. They determine your emotions. So since beliefs are just thoughts that you keep thinking, you want to practice those thoughts and keep thinking those thoughts that feel good. So you feel good, feel emotionally good, and you're broadcasting that to the world, to the universe, and they're going to bring you more things. It's going to bring you more things that feel good. So feeling really is the secret. Also, keep in mind of the Cancerian moon that not everything is really personally directed to you. We are more sensitive on the Cancerian moon. So if you feel slighted, honestly, don't take it personally. 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with you. And unless the person tells you that they have a problem, it's like that old Gin Blossom song, nothing's wrong until I hear it from you. Keep that in mind and enjoy your weekend. Thank you for watching Organize Your Ass Astrology. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you are looking for a psychic astrology reading, please check out my website, Psychic Sun, as in the sun outside.com, and we'll hook you up with a reading. In addition to being an astrologer, I'm also a clairaudient empath, which means I have the ability to hear messages from spirit, which I will relay to you, and empathic, meaning I have the ability to sense the emotional undercurrents of situations, which can help you make the most of your spring. Have a kick-ass week, and I will see you soon.